Hey everyone, it's Mace1370. Today we are going to show you the greatest TML in the universe. So first we'll go over the stats, and then we will go into an RTA match. Before we get into it though, of course, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, please see the video description below for a link to my Discord. So here is the greatest TML universe. I think her gear score is pretty off the charts. Like, you know, her MCD is really high for this speed. Go ahead and take a look at her gear. This pen neck rolled insanely well. And I think this was my event ring from a little while ago. It also rolled really well. Okay, so let's take a look at the draft really quick. I wasn't intending to make this video, but this game was so much fun, I had to.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Alright, so first off, this draft is probably not a good draft, like at all. And we got lucky because he banned out Bisaria. He had first pick, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do into first pick Cine in this meta. I've been trying an early Aiden pick and then kind of going from there. It feels okay, not amazing. So I took Leica because he banned out Conquer Lilius and Lua. He then tanks down big time, right? I assume this Eaton was on protection set, so I drafted Ning Ning for attack buff and the barrier inversion. And then I took Bisaria for, you know, the anti-revive against Destina. And then he takes the Karina and Ed, and I take TML. So we win the 50-50 ban here. I think he's assuming I'm banning Ed, and then he bans out the Bisaria, but I just leave the Ed in, and we ban out the Eaton instead. We can go ahead and take a look at the replay. And you guys can see how ridiculous this game really was. So we do have to be careful here with the Ed. You know, you don't want to debuff him because then he'll proc his equivalent exchange. So we're going to go into the Karina here with Leica to soften her up and put target debuff. Boost up with TML. And I'm just going to S3 straight into the Karina because we need to kill her ASAP or she'll trigger, you know, her stuff and that'll be bad. Boom. Crypto is very impressed that we killed there. And now we have kind of a weird choice to make. I guess we go ahead and push back the Ed. Again, we don't want to debuff him. I think we just rip S3 here with the Aiden to protect the rest of the team, especially Leica, who did not go back into Guiding Light. We'll try on the Ed, almost kill him, but we don't get it. I don't think it would have mattered if we killed him there because Destina is just going to revive him either way. Spectre Tenebria can Soulburn here and get rid of our Aiden passive. Or just hit her and kill her right away, that works too. But at least the rest of our team is invincible, so that's going to give us a little bit of momentum. And what's nice with TML, when you land that kill on her S3, it lowers her cooldown, right? So you can cycle back into it really quickly.
Beast of the West.
I suppose if we were able to kill the Ed, he wouldn't be able to boost up here, but I don't think the boost is really super relevant, because he has to attack into invincibility. So this does cycle his S3 and heal him up, but I guess, you know, that is nice. Yeah, because I think we might have been able to kill here with TML if he did not do that. So we just, you know, poke the Ed with S1. We don't want to risk the counterattack. Get a little dual attack there, but I don't think it matters. Almost finish that off again, but not quite. And I guess we can just... We have the option of skill 3 in here just to wrap around with CR, even though there's no barriers. I guess we'll do that. Nothing to strip either way, there's no buffs. But this will give our Ning Ning a turn and help her turn cycle back to her skill 2. And if we skill 1 the Ed, we might stun him, and then that would proc equivalent exchange, right? So we don't want to do that. Here's, I think, the spot where we have to risk it. Because Spectre Tenebria is coming up, and it would be really awesome if we could sleep her. So I think we do this, and we just have to pray we miss on the Ed. Okay, we do miss. We get the slow on Spectre, but not the sleep. I think we really needed the sleep there. We can push Ed back with Ning Ning. I guess we could have tried to go on Destina, but probably better just to push Ed back. And now we can extinct the Ed. We have designer Lola, or yeah, with top model Luluca. Sorry, not designer Lola, but they're from the same universe though. Okay, so 2 down. Now we have to kill this Destina. This Destina has 23k hit points. We're in Frenzy 2. Alright, he's poking the Ning Ning. Ning Ning's gonna die here. And he pops out TML, which I guess is okay, because I think we have TML cooldowns soon anyways. Okay, no second attack, that's unlucky. Yeah, we have TML cooldowns again. So we're just gonna wrap back around into that. And we have target debuff on Destina, so we can just rip S3 into her. And that's 3 down. So I think with Barrier here we should be okay. And that slow debuff is actually really handy, because we lap with TML, we can soul burn and finish off the Spectre. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the greatest TML in the universe.